Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin, and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey, and the brand new book, The Empowered Divine Feminine, Becoming an Unstoppable Woman in the 21st Century and Beyond. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books on Amazon. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do tarot readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path, and purpose. You can book it at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Tarot reading for the month of November of 2023. This is the Divine Feminine Empowerment reading, where I'm going to pull some cards to figure out what you need to know to learn and to grow for this month, November of 2023. To start, I always like to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, stand guard, casting away all lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help divine feminines around the globe understand what they need to know to learn and to grow this month. So we're going to start with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And I'm going to go ahead and pick some energy for Divine Feminine, what your guardian angels want you to know for this month. We've got 0, the leap of faith. I love this card. In traditional tarot, this is the Fool card. It's about a portal being opened for you, Divine Feminine, for infinite opportunities. This means have faith, go ahead and jump through that portal, start something new, be open to new opportunities coming your way. This is a really, really good omen for a fresh start for you. So let's see what else your angels have to say here. And the archangel associated with the Leap of Faith card is Archangel Metatron. So let's go ahead and see what else Divine Feminine's guardian angels want Divine Feminine to know to learn and to grow in November. Eight of Raphael, it's time to walk away from something. So the portal is inviting you in with the 0, the Leap of Faith, the Fool card. And the 8 of Cups, 8 of Summer, is saying walk away from something that no longer serves you. And I have a feeling that this is going to take you to a higher path. So the portal that is open in front of you, Divine Feminine, is a portal that is going to carry you to the next stage, the next step in your path. So that portal is wide open to carry you forward because you've elected to walk away from something that was limiting, something that was holding you back, that was not allowing you to grow spiritually. And you were held back, and maybe you held yourself back, but I really feel like it was a person or situation that held you back. And now you're making the decision to walk away from that person or situation, and you're going to leap into the open portal ready for you, which is going to take you to the next stage of your journey, the next exciting new beginning in your journey. Here we go, Divine Feminine Twin Flames. What do Divine Feminines need to know to learn and to grow in November? I'm working now with the Angel Therapy cards, which are this beautiful deck to help you heal, grow, learn, immerse yourself in all that is good for you. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. You are profoundly clairvoyant, Divine Feminine. And I feel like this is an invitation to listen to your gifts, your intuitive gifts, the clairvoyance that is coming to you this month in November. Trust your intuition. Trust those visions, those hunches that are coming from the purest light, not coming from fear, but coming from love, hope, happiness, joy. What else is Divine Feminine learning this month in November? Be willing to forgive. See, as you're walking away with this 8 of Cups energy, Divine Feminine, I have a feeling that there's someone, or it could be a situation, right? It could be a job even, but there's someone that you're walking away from. It could be a boss if it's a job, but it could be a significant other. It could be a family member, a friend. As you're walking away toward your better opportunity, the opportunity that is ready to take you to the next stage in your development, go ahead and take some time to offer forgiveness to those that held you back, to those that hurt you, to those that didn't have faith in you to move forward. So this could be an internal forgiveness. You don't have to talk to the person or situation necessarily, but this is about you letting go and just saying, I know things happened for me and not to me. And I know the situations that were frustrating that I needed to gather up the courage to walk away from were in my highest good, even though I didn't see it at the time. So you do need to be willing to forgive to move forward successfully. Now I'm working with the Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck, and let's just see, dear angels and guides, what mystical wisdom do you have for Divine Feminines for November? Face your fears. Release the power of fear. Face your fears. Be willing to release fear. And this is a lot to do with opening up the new portal, jumping through that portal, and not hesitating as this new journey, this new opportunity is coming your way to leap forward. And you've got to leap forward with full faith that things will just work out. And the Fool card comes to us when we are on the precipice. We're almost there. We're almost ready to jump in to the new endeavor, the new chapter in our life. We're almost ready, but it's like we're standing on the cliff and we don't quite want to jump. And facing your fears will allow you to jump. And facing your fears could just be sitting with yourself and going, why am I hesitating? Why am I hesitating walking away from this person or situation that I know in my heart of hearts is no longer serving me? And why am I afraid to jump into this new portal, this new chapter in my life? And why do I fear the unknown? So this is a good time while you're forgiving to explore these fears and really go into the fears, walk into the fears. Don't avoid them, but walk into those fears and go, why are you here? Why are you even here? Why do I need you right now? And then you keep doing that until they dissipate so that you can have the courage to go forward. Intuition, and it says trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Here where the card says you are profoundly clairvoyant is also asking you, Divine Feminine, to trust your intuition. But here with this unicorn being, I think it is a unicorn actually, this unicorn being is saying, intuition, you need to trust your intuition. You are getting clairvoyant guidance. You are getting hunches, signs, the path forward. You need to trust that. Trust the intuition, trust the messages that are coming through. Remember, these are the positive messages to move your life forward, not negative messages to like stay in fear or hurt someone. This is about you remaining in your power, just like this book says, the empowered Divine Feminine. You're remaining in your power to be able to forge forward into that portal and just take the steps you are guided to take to move forward and to go forward, Divine Feminine. Before we pick our Divine Feminine Oracle card, which is from this deck, these are Divine Feminine archetypes, I want to tell you a little story about facing my fears and trusting my intuition. In 2018, as I was preparing to make this huge move to California from Virginia, there were many forces against me. Many forces against me. I didn't have a job, I didn't have an apartment or a house or anything. I didn't have any friends in California. I didn't have any contacts in California. Like, there was nothing. But I was being guided to make the move at that particular moment. And I kept getting all the signs and synchronicities, but I wasn't getting anything that told me it was a good idea. I knew it was a good idea. It's something that I had wanted for a long, long time. But it was a big leap of faith. It was a leap of faith into a 100% unknown. As I was approaching my moving date, which was set for the end of July of 2018, I started getting more intuitive signs, synchronicities that I had to move a month earlier. And I was saying, oh my God, it's totally ridiculous. Why do I need to move a month earlier? This makes no sense. Like, I had to crunch everything into a very short amount of time. And then when I moved, a lot of the forces that were against me started crashing through the door, and all these things crumbled, but then some things built. And I realized that if I had waited until July of 2018 and not followed my intuitive guidance, things would have been much worse for me, and I may have never been able to move to California. And so you see, sometimes when our intuitive guidance is coming through and saying, yes, take the leap forward. Yes, do it, do it, do it. Here are the signs, just do this. It's for your greater good. It's for the higher good. You may not see the how or why or how is this all going to work out, but it's meant to help you move forward even when you don't see it. Because I certainly did not see it at all. All I saw with that were more potential problems. But I followed my intuitive guidance that was coming fast and furious and daily to move forward, and it worked out. It worked out. And in retrospect, I can say that if I had waited those 30 extra days, it wouldn't have worked out, or it would have been very, very difficult. So Divine Feminines in the collective as beautiful archetypes from history, from mythology. Which one of you is working with the Divine Feminine collective in November of 2023? We have got Kali. I think we've gotten Kali recently before. Okay, this is so interesting, Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness. Kali is the destroyer. It says the mother of the universe, but Kali really is the destroyer. And Kali destroys so that something new can be created. And I really feel for you very strongly, Divine Feminine, that this month in November, you're walking away from something. Something is being destroyed so that something new, leap of faith, zero, the portal, can take form. And that new portal cannot take form until the Eight of Cups, you've walked away from the person or situation that you needed to walk away from. That is extremely important because Kali is the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. I'm going to repeat that to you, Divine Feminine. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. So let's read about Kali, this powerful goddess. And it's sometimes really scary looking in pictures. I mean, she's holding a head, but it's a head of a demon. She's got skulls around her neck. Okay, Kali. Let's read about Kali, the goddess of destruction. Who she is. Kali embodies the ultimate wake-up call to get us aligned as soon as possible with what we have come here to do. The Hindu goddess is the most fierce form of the dark divine feminine. She is that which brings all things to life and to an end. Her name comes from the Sanskrit word meaning the fullness of time. The fullness of time. So when it is time to walk away from something divine feminine, just like I had to walk away from Virginia, it was time. All the signs were pointing to the fact that it was time. I had to go. I had no other option but to go. Kali is first mentioned in the 6th century Devi Mahat Mayam, where the goddess Durga is threatened by 2 demons. Kali emerges from the rage furrowed in Durga's forehead and slays all the demons with ease. This is why she is often pictured holding the severed head of a demon, which represents the ego or false beliefs and illusions. She appears wrathful, and yet she is considered to be the most loving. She's like a mother desperate to grab her beloved child from harm's way, willing to yank them from the path that they were on in order to bestow freedom. Her iconography often depicts her as standing on the naked body of the Hindu god Shiva. He is her consort, and together they represent the power available to us when we've honored both the masculine and the feminine within us. Okay, so for all of you that have not yet read my brand new book, I go into the masculine and the feminine and the nature of duality in that. And Kali is the feminine that's called on when the masculine has gone out of balance within us and in the world. She is the divine protectress and the mother of the universe because she can cut through illusions and grant us the reality our soul came to manifest. When your soul selects her card, Kali is as subtle as a sledgehammer. She shows up to strip us of what no longer serves us. And that sounds good in theory, but in practice it can feel as if the ground beneath us has turned to sand. All those illusions about ourselves, especially what we think we're capable of, suddenly dissolve beneath us. When Kali sweeps in, we can easily slip into feeling like a victim. It can feel as though events are happening to us rather than for us. Kali doesn't want us to waste another precious second being someone we are not. She doesn't want us to be with a partner who doesn't treat us with the respect and love we need to do the light work we've come here to do. Kali wants to sever the ties our ego has made out of fear or out of false belief that we don't deserve better or more. She wants us to get terrifyingly real. She wants us to reckon with the fact that we are not here to please others or to make them proud. We're here to listen to that singular call of our own soul. Kali is the harbinger of having entered Kairos, soul time, and stripping the ego to reveal the soul can feel raw and often heartbreaking. But ultimately, Kali has come out of fierce love for the truth of who we really are. She's giving us the opportunity to choose again, to start over, right? Leap of faith, to start over. And this time from a place of tremendous wisdom and strength, our vulnerability. She lets us begin again from the bare bones truth of who we are. The soul voice meditation is, what is falling away from my life right now that no longer serves me? Okay, that is extremely powerful, Divine Feminine, for November. And I love the fact that Kali showed up in Scorpio season, because Scorpio is Kali, Kali is Scorpio. Scorpio is death. Scorpio whittles away all that no longer serves up. It digs up the dirt. It digs up the muck. It digs up those deep-seated emotions that don't serve us anymore, and it's time to purge them. That's why often you see depictions of Scorpio people wearing all black, right? So this is about getting real, getting to the core of who you are. stripping away the ego, stripping away relationships, situations, jobs, circumstances that do not serve you, letting go and walking away before they're taken away. Walking away before they're taken away. Because Kali's taking away doesn't look very pretty. And willingly, not willfully, right? Willfully would not be good. Willingly jumping into the portal that is open right in front of you. So this was intense, just like Scorpio is intense, just like Scorpio season is intense. And I feel like it's a greater calling to the greater good for you, Divine Feminine. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Divine Feminine twin flames, and thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 11 published books. I have 2 online courses that will help you navigate your twin flame journey. I also teach an online meditation course and group coaching. The links are all below. And I will see you in the next video.